to love myself first when it comes to food was not easy for me. I come from a long line of women who always put everyone else first. But over the last 2 years of doing a successful low-carb or ketovore diet, I understand now that I can care for myself with good food choices, as well as prepare other family favorite dishes that I know everyone enjoys. This holiday meal might be something that would appeal to you and your family. You get the benefit of both worlds. You prepare foods everyone loves and foods that you can eat as well and be very happy and very satisfied. I don't prepare the traditional canned cream soups, green bean casseroles any longer. Rather, I make my delicious bacon and green beans. I cut up the bacon and cook it covered till crispy. This is an excellent way to not make a mess in your kitchen with all the grease splattering and to render the lard directly from the grease. It comes out so nice and clean. It's like this nice bright white. It's perfect for cooking up some morning eggs. I just take the bacon out when done, set it aside, pour off the grease, and put it aside as well for later. I use frozen organic cut green beans. They work so well for this low and slow cooking method. I also simmer them in organic chicken stock for a wonderful flavor. Try just not to use just water, but to use some kind of stock, whether it's your own stock or today I bought this stock, but it is organic. Season them well with a good amount of salt and with some onion and garlic powder that you know I enjoy. Give them a little gentle stir. You don't want to crush them all up. And top them with a few bacon bits that you just cooked. And then just add about a tablespoon or so of that bacon grease. Put it all in there, cover the lid, and let it go low and slow for several hours till those green beans are nice and soft. When I've cooked them sufficiently for several hours, I pack them up. I always make them the day before. They just get even better. I've been without my favorite sauerkraut for a few weeks now, and Lou and I both miss it so very much. So on this day, I decided I needed to get it started. It will be ready to our liking by Christmas Day. I have a full tutorial on making your own sauerkraut. It is honestly so easy. It's a very popular video on my channel. Just slice up as many heads of cabbage as you desire. Put them in a large bowl. Whenever you see this blue bowl out on my counter, you know that Darlene is making sauerkraut. You'll need a good quality salt. I use pink Himalayan, that's a good salt. And you'll need some jars for packing. Generally, the rule of thumb is 1 tablespoon of salt per head of cabbage. And usually the heads of cabbage that you buy in the grocery store are about 2 pounds. Yeah, they're usually on the small side. Sauerkraut benefits. All right, let's talk about this because this is just so important. It is, first and foremost, a powerhouse of probiotics. It improves digestion, enhances immune function, it increases nutrient minerals which can support overall health and may also reduce inflammation. That's why we generally eat a little with every single supper. Go check out that video and make some for yourself. It is one of the easiest things to ferment, and it's fun too. I know many of you have already been making it and enjoy it so much. It's a great feeling to accomplish an age-old tradition our grandmothers would have had sitting on their kitchen counters long ago. I bagged up the leftover leaves and cores and take them over to my chickens. They really seem to love cabbage too. Allow the cabbage to sit and rest and release all those juices. That's where the salt comes in. That's where the salt really helps to do that. All you're adding is cabbage and salt. There's no water, there's no vinegar. Then pack them up in jars very tightly, making sure that they're covered completely with the juices. I use these little rubber fermenting lids, and they are available in my Amazon store below as well. And once you have those things, they're very inexpensive. You will have them forever. You really will. You'll be able to make cabbage anytime that you want to. Now go see that video, and if you're really curious as to make your own sauerkraut, it's a very, very good tutorial. I started my sourdough the night before, and today I'm going to shape the dinner rolls. Sourdough is another gut-friendly probiotic delight. Now, Lou and I do not eat too much bread of any kind. It's not low-carb friendly, but occasionally we do splurge. We don't eat keto breads or crackers or desserts from the store. I make everything here in my farmhouse kitchen every single day, and we love it. Once you have an established routine going in your kitchen with making the things that you just love on an everyday basis, it becomes easy to make things from scratch. Much, much more easier. You have the things that you need in your pantries, in your refrigerators, in your freezers, and you have those things on the ready at a moment's notice. I cover them with a clean, wet kitchen cotton towel so they don't dry out while having the second rise, generally about 2 to 3 hours. I make them the day ahead of a special event as well. Now, no holiday or special event dinner is complete without dessert. So today I'm making my incredibly creamy and delicious homemade vanilla ice cream with a twist. I have a video I will list below on how to make this ice cream and more flavors as well. It's so easy. Begin with cream and no sugar added coconut milk. Today I'm using my favorite protein powder, but it's a special limited edition called salted caramel. I hope you can find it. It tastes exactly like butter pecan ice cream. Everyone loved it. A couple farm fresh egg yolks, some vanilla, a pinch of salt, and allulose to sweeten. I'll have that below for you as well. It's our favorite sweetener. This ice cream machine I would buy again and again. I absolutely love it. I also made a sugar-free, no-crust small pumpkin pie or custard for Lou and I, or anyone else. That went great with our ice cream. It was the perfect combination, and we so enjoyed it. But I also made a half version of that delicious pumpkin crunch cake and an apple crisp for my family. Remember, not everyone is doing low carb. I have to remind myself that all the time. And it is the holidays, so I'm planning my menu to suit everyone. I don't have to, but I want to. The rolls came out beautifully golden and the house smells so good. On the morning of our special holiday dinner, I'm preparing the creamy, wonderful gilded lily chicken. I named it that many years ago because I kept piling all these delicious things on top of the chicken. It just got better and better. I believe it started out as a corn night dish, which stands for clean out refrigerator night, and soon became a very favorite and very elegant recipe, all naturally and deliciously low carb. I just take a bunch of chicken breasts, as many as I need for as much company as I'm having, and because chicken breasts are so big these days, I just slice them in half longwise and then cut them in half shortwise, so I get 4 pieces from one chicken breast and fill them up. So I believe I put 3 chicken breasts in there, all cut up. And then I'm slicing up some cheddar cheese here that I will use in just a little bit. But there's a lot of cheese in this dish, and I think that's one of the main reasons why we love it so much. It's just so delicious. I go ahead and season up your chicken with some salt and, of course, my favorite blend. You can all say it with me, right? Garlic and onion powder, because we don't like pepper. It is the truth. It is very true. I'm also going to flavor this up with a good amount of Italian seasonings, because that just, I don't know, I think that's a wonderful seasoning to have on hand at all times. It's just good with everything from poultry to vegetables to even breads, if you wanted to do something with a bread. Then on top of the chicken, you can put, I'm using provolone today because we just happen to love provolone, but if you want to use Swiss, or if you want to use some other kind of cheese, like Havarti cheese, I think would be wonderful on here. Go ahead and put that right there on top of the chicken breast, the seasoned chicken breast. And then I'm going to take a little bit of sour cream. Now this recipe for this gilded lily chicken will be down below, so don't worry. You can make this for your Christmas dinner if you like. You can triple it, you can double it, you can make it as big or as little. You can do it for 2 people with just 1 chicken breast. I also add some Parmesan cheese. I also added some arrowroot, a little bit of arrowroot, about a tablespoon or so. That helps to thicken up that sauce just a little bit. You know, instead of adding flour or cornstarch, which I will not use, but the arrowroot I find is just fine. It just fine. It works really well. All right, so you're gonna mix up all these things in here. If I forgot to list something here while you're watching the video, don't worry, because like I just said, the recipe will be down below. So I'm gonna take this beautifully creamy sauce with all that yummy sour cream in there and the Italian seasoning and all that yummy stuff, and just go ahead and ladle it all over the top of your chicken. It almost, when you're done, it should look like you have frosted a cake and you can't see the chicken from underneath. Just hide it all with that yummy, yummy sauce, and use every bit of that sauce because it will bubble up so deliciously in there, and you'll want it for every single bite that you take. Now you can serve this, of course, with rice or some kind of potatoes or a pasta dish if you like. That's just fine. Lou and I eat it just like this with our green beans, as you'll see later on in the video. But here I go again. I'm piling it up. I'm gilding the lily, right? Okay, so I'm going to add that sharp cheddar that I sliced up earlier. Just cut it in half and just toss it literally all over the top. Now, if you have shredded cheddar, you can absolutely use that. Whether you shred it yourself or whether you buy it from the grocery store, it does not matter. And now, like, we need more, and we do, we're going to use some cream cheese and just dot the entire top of this beautiful casserole, because that's basically what it is, with all that delicious cream cheese. Can you imagine? I mean, your mouth should be just kind of drooling right now because it is just so yummy. Okay, and we're going to top it off here with some more grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese, if you happen to have it. That's what I used on this day. That is like the king of Italian cheeses. And then, as though it's not enough, yes, here, remember the bacon we made earlier? We saved it, and this is why. We put some on our green beans, and we are also going to just top it off here with our casserole. And I'm telling you, if this doesn't look like something you could bring to your holiday table, I just don't know what does. I really don't. This was so extra, over the top special. I know that your family is absolutely going to adore this casserole, not only for a holiday, but maybe for every day. Just lightly cover it, and I'm going to go ahead and put it into the refrigerator for later on when I want to stick it into my oven. All right, and here is what our delicious holiday meal will look like on your table. Make it for Easter, make it for any holiday event, make it for this Christmas. It is so easy and so delicious. And yes, I made some I had some macaroni and cheese, I made some stuffing, and I had a little bit of mashed potatoes because everyone enjoys those things. Lou and I did not partake of those, but what was left over, I sent home with my family because I know they love that. And everyone was satisfied. Everyone was happy, more than happy with this absolutely delicious dinner. Look how creamy and wonderful that sauce is. Now that sauce will get thicker the more you let it sit. So just let it sit either with or without the foil on it for about 10-15 minutes and you'll be good to go. Look at those green beans. Oh, I could eat them right now. Okay, talking about eating something right now, look at this ice cream. Now I made this ice cream the night before. Put it in the freezer. And here's our little pumpkin pie souffle, minus the crust, made with allulose. It's just any of your favorite pumpkin pie recipe, anything. But I omitted the evaporated milk, and I used the same amount, but I used heavy cream, and I also cut it in half. I cut the recipe in half. Now you can use the full recipe if you have a lot of people coming, or if you just want a lot of it for yourself, that's fine. And then I used whatever sugars they called for. I used my allulose, and with allulose I do add about maybe a quarter of a cup more of what they ask for. If they ask for a cup of sugar, I go a cup and a quarter because it's not quite as sweet as some of those other sweeteners like monk fruit or erythritol or Sweet and Low or Equal or those things like that. Does anyone even use those anymore? I don't know. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have the merriest Christmas and that you make good, wise food choices for yourself and for your family. Bye now, friends, and Lord bless.